Good morning. Today we are finishing chapter 12. So let's review what we've done at the beginning of our chapter. We learned about the Magi, the three wise men. We learned about the Annunciation. We learned about Mary, being the mother of Jesus, and how she's the ultimate example for us. Today we are going to learn about St. Nicholas Myra. So we are finishing our reading guide today. Let's open up to page 137 so we can read about St. Nicholas of Myra. People of faith, St. Nicholas of Myra. Sometimes Santa Claus is called St. Nick. Why? St. Nicholas, sometimes known as St. Nick, was a 4th century bishop of Myra in Asia Minor. He was holy and he lived simply. He used his family's wealth for the needs of others. When invaders captured Myra in the 11th century, his remains were moved to Bari, which today is located in southern Italy. Many stories of St. Nicholas's generosity have come down to us. One story tells of daughters of a poor family who needed money to get married. St. Nick left a purse of gold for each of them. He provided food for children and families who were poor and hungry. Such stories about the life of St. Nicholas led to the custom of giving gifts in his name. In some traditions, the gift giving takes place on Christmas. In other traditions, it is done on December 6th, Nicholas's feast day, or on the Feast of the Epiphany when the Magi brought gifts to Jesus. St. Nicholas reminds us to use our talents and wealth to help those in need. So St. Nick was a real person. He lived back in, does it have his year that he lived?
Yeah, it does.
It says in the 11th century, so he lived before the 11th century. Yes, you are correct. It says he lived in the 4th century. He was wealthy, he had money, and he gave to others. He helped take care of other people. He saw it as his responsibility. I'm given money, it's my responsibility to help take care of people who don't have money. Because he was so big on that giving to others, we remember him and honor him with, Landon, you have a lot of work to do, so let's focus. We honor and remember him by giving to others. December 6th is his feast day. A lot of times people put a shoe out or they'll have a sock, the stocking that the story goes. Now, he lived in the 4th century, so it wasn't recorded well, so we don't know if this truly happened or not. But the story goes that he snuck into the house and left the girls, those daughters that needed money, had their stockings hanging by the fireplace to dry. They'd gotten wet because it was wintertime. So they had their stockings hanging by the fireplace, and he left the bags of gold in their stockings for them. So that's where the Christmas stocking has come from. That's why sometimes people put out shoes, because that's where he would leave stuff. He didn't do things to get the recognition. He didn't say, oh, look at me, I'm so wonderful, I'm giving to other people. He didn't brag about what he was doing. He did it anonymously. Oh, these people need money, I'm going to leave something for them. So he did it without needing people to recognize him. He didn't brag about what he did. He just knew it was the right thing to do, so he did it. So that was a quick, short part to end our chapter. So for my friends at home, we hope you are well. Be ready for the quiz tomorrow.